Hey guys, today we are going to talk about Watchman goby and pistol shrimp. Now there's a bunch of different kinds. The kind that I have in stock right now are the yellow Watchman gobies and the tiger pistol shrimp. I'm going to show you them. I'm going to show you a little bit about them, or tell you a little bit about them while I'm showing them to you, and then we'll go from there. Let's show you these. Alrighty, so first off, let's look at the little guys. Oh my gosh, look at their little community down here. They're having a meeting. But these guys are awesome. They are small, they're very yellow, which adds a really nice pop of color to any tank. Look at those little men. That is adorable how they're just sitting there like that. But they are called Watchman gobies. And the reason they're called Watchman gobies is because they sit out front of the doorstep of, there's one out here. They all seem to like that one shrimp down there. But this over here, let's see if we can see them in here, is a pistol shrimp. Pistol shrimp, everybody has to know what they are, I guess. They're little shrimp, and the reason they call them pistol shrimp is because they have one big claw, and whenever they snap it, and you'll hear it at night, it sounds like a jazz club. They're all sitting there like, ooh, yeah, go off, man. But in any case, when they snap their claw, they shoot a cavitation bubble, which basically means under the water, its claw is moving so quick that it separates the water from itself and then smacks back together, which is an absolutely amazing phenomenon, in my opinion. Phenomenon. Every time I say that word, I think of the Muppets. Anyways, when we see these guys, they are almost blind, which is a problem, you know, because they are needing to find food, make sure there's no predators, whatever. And the really cool thing about them is that they've developed a relationship with the Watchman gobies, these little sentries out here. Oh, there's the pistol shrimp. Let's see if he'll come out. We'll hold it right here while I'm talking. But in any case, they have developed a relationship with these Watchman gobies to be able to watch the front of their homes and let them know if there's any danger. So these guys are basically freeloaders. No, I'm just kidding. They do have something to get out of it, which is that they have a little builder to build them homes to live in. So they'll go around the tank, they'll get little shells. On this side, you can see it especially, all those little pieces that they put up around the side, but they'll go and collect them and bring them back to the hole together, and all the way through, that little pistol shrimp will keep its antenna on top of one of the gobies, and usually there's only one goby. I don't know why these guys are all getting along today, but in any case, they are, so I'm not going to complain about it because it's super cool on video to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little Watchman gobies sitting there with him. But in any case, they are a very, very cool little thing on the bottom of your tank because they live together. They're little roommates, right? And these guys are the watchdog, the shrimp is the builder and the main homeowner, right? They work together to kind of live. It's an awesome symbiotic relationship. Let me see if the big ones are out in the front. And there are lots of different species. These are just the ones that I have in stock and have all the time because they are very pretty. You can see the pile of shells that they've made back there. But let's see if their opening is out. Oh, you can see that cool little structure he's made right back there. He's put coral and rocks around the little hole there. I wish they were out. Man, it's all right, but you can kind of see the structures that they produce because their opening, their home. Hey, buddy, you just want to be the star of the show. Their home is right there, that little front door, and he's created this like almost awning to go over it, which is super interesting. There's another opening back there. Looks like he started an opening here that didn't end up going very well. So he may be on the backside of this rock because that seems to be where they're working, but that's all right. In any case, they're a really, really cool little creature to put on the bottom of any system. They're very small, and so they go well in little nano tanks. A lot of times when people set up little nanos, I say, well, why don't you think about adding these guys? Because most of the time they want to put in a pair of clownfish, and I say, man, those guys get a little big. But if you get a little pistol shrimp and Watchman goby pair, it's really cool on the bottom of the tank, and they do really well. Something notable to say about these guys is that You don't want to put in the wrong kind of goby. So a lot of people will get sold sand sifting gobies like the diamond goby as a Watchman goby, and that does not work out. Sometimes people have said it does, but it's not their job. They're strong, independent gobies who don't need no shrimp, and it doesn't lend itself to be a very good situation. And then on the shrimp side, the Atlantic pistol shrimps don't always like to go with gobies. They are more of a loner shrimp, and so they end up being very aggressive. Here's a good shot of that guy. He's coming out. But you can see he's really worried. He's kind of backing up away from fish, kind of feeling around, because he doesn't know if there's any predators or if anybody wants to kill him. And so he just kind of sits in there. Let's see if we can get that in focus. And so having a goby is very important in his life. It's like your pet has a pet, which is super, super cool. As far as diet is concerned, they'll eat pretty much anything. It's hard to keep a pistol shrimp alone because it won't venture out very far from its little rock. And so it's hard to get them to eat. But other than that, their diet is great. They're very easy to take care of, and it's a great relationship. So if you guys are in the market for them, they're super cool, and I think you should get them. I hope your tanks are doing well, and we will see you next time.